What's going on, guys? It's Nick the Barber, and I'm here with another clipper review. In today's video, we're going to talk about the Supreme Trimmer Recharge Clipper. Supreme Trimmer was very kind enough to be able to send this out to me to make a video on it. So shout out to Supreme Trimmer for sending this out. So we're going to start with the packaging. So this is the box that comes with the Recharge Clipper. And here it tells you everything that comes with it. So in the box you get 8 guards, and then you get your essentials, your blade guard, your oil, your brush, and your charging cables. But you also get a charging dock, and you get 2 extra batteries. So depending on the color that you get, the clipper will come with either a fade blade or a taper blade. So I got the black one, and it comes with a fade blade. If you look at the back, it shows you that there's 3 other options. You got the red one, the white one, and the black one. Those are the 3 color options that are currently available. And then red and white come with the fade blade, whereas black comes with a taper blade. So when you open up the box, you see that there is the spot right here for the clipper. And then you have a battery slot right here, and then you get your charging dock over here to the side, and then you get your box of all the essentials, like your guards, like everything that is stated to be on the back of the box will come in that little box that's inside. I don't really want to spend too much time on the box or the packaging, because at this point we already know the Supreme Trimmer does a really good job with the packaging experience. So we're just going to go ahead and give them a 5 out of 5 when it comes to packaging. So the Recharge Trimmer, it has the same batteries as the Recharge Clipper. They're just slightly smaller, whereas these ones have a bigger battery, so it lasts a little longer. But they use the exact same style of battery. We said that the Recharge Trimmer has a 2-hour runtime. Well, the Clipper has a 3-hour runtime. Now, as for charging, they don't specify how long it takes to charge the battery, just that it doesn't take as long to charge it as the runtime. So I wouldn't assume maybe like around 2.5 hours to charge the battery, but you get 3-hour runtime. So what that means is by the time one battery dies, the second one should be good. All right. So the battery system is the exact same as the Recharge. You put the battery in at the bottom, push this button here in the back. When it dies, you just take it out, put the new one in, and then put the battery inside the charging dock. So when you plug the battery in, you'll hear a beep. That lets you know that it's charging. Same thing if you put the clipper in, you'll hear it beep. It'll let you know that it's charging. So I'm going to give the clipper a 5 out of 5 for battery life, because even if you don't have a charger, the 2 batteries together will last you 6 hours, which is more than the 4 hours that I said is required to more than the 4 hours that I said is required to get you that 5 out of 5 ranking. So 6 hours, that's on a single charge between the 2 batteries. That's way more than enough. And but since it is a Recharge Clipper and you have the ejectable battery set up, you can realistically keep on going infinitely. So I would give it a perfect score, and that's really what this clipper is about. It's about its infinite runtime, because all you have to do is just take the battery out and put the new one in. So similar to the Babyliss FX1, only much cheaper, and I think this one looks better than the FX series. So it definitely feels better in hand. But yeah, so 5 out of 5 for the battery life. Up next on the list, we're going to talk about Ergonomics. Now, I gave the Ergonomics a 4 out of 5 Not because this is an uncomfortable clipper, but just because there are better clippers out there when it comes to ergonomics. I personally prefer a more compact size than this, but I mean, this is perfectly fine too. It has the grooves, if you can see the grooves here. Yeah, it's got these grooves all along the side, and then you got more right here where you place your thumb, so you don't got to worry about it slipping out of your hand. You know, it's got enough texture and grip. So but like, as for finger placement, there aren't really any finger grooves. I mean, you got like this little bump right here, and you would put your fingers this way, but you know, there's not really much of anything else. There isn't. There is a place for your thumb right here. It's got a little bit of an indent, which feels nice. But other than that, there are more comfortable clippers to hold than this. I do like the narrow body. It kind of tapers down, which I do like that. I like how it feels more narrow towards the bottom. It kind of fits pretty well in the hand. But overall, it is a very good, comfortable clipper to hold. It's just not the greatest, you know. I would probably have put like 2 more finger grooves right here. Well, like actual finger grooves, not this. But I would have put finger groove here, here, and here for it to be more ergonomic. But it is a comfortable clipper. It is a very good clipper. I like this clipper a lot. So 5 out of 5, or 4 out of 5 for the ergonomics. Up next, we're going to talk about the build quality. Now, this clipper is honestly the most premium feeling clipper that or product period, that I've gotten by Supreme Trimmer. It even feels better to me than the Recharge trimmer, and the Recharge trimmer is a really nice feeling trimmer. Now, I have to minus a point because it's made out of plastic, so the build quality doesn't really give you that premium feel. But it still feels like a good clipper. Like, if we want to compare it to, like, I don't know, the Magic Clips, for example, you know, this feels more premium than the Magic Clips. This feels like, I don't know, just to me, it just feels nice. I like how this feels when it comes to plastic clippers. Now, if it was my choice, I would make it metal, obviously. I've said that in all my videos before. I'd make it metal. But it's very solid. It has some weight to it. It doesn't feel flimsy. It feels like I can drop it and the body will be fine. Whereas some of the other ones that I have, it feels like if I drop it, the body will break. No, I know the blade could break still, but the body feels like it's durable. So I will give the build quality 4 out of 5. Now, when it comes to performance, I didn't realize it at first. I thought there was something wrong with the lever because it is a 3-click lever, and I didn't know that it was intended to be that way. So I thought the lever was messed up, and I didn't like that. But it's supposed to be a 3-click lever, and some of us were used to having like 5 places, so 4 clicks but 5 places to be able to place the lever. You got your starting point plus the 4 other places, the 4 other clicks. This having only 3 clicks just gives you 4 places to put your lever. The starting point, second point, third point, fourth point. So this might feel unusual to some barbers, but I feel like each click was placed perfectly, and it just takes the lines out really easy. The performance of this thing is amazing. It cuts through all kinds of hair. It's strong. It's got a 7,500 RPMs. I want to say it also revs up to 8,000. Yes, it does. It revs up to 8,000 RPMs, just like the recharge trimmer does. It can just cut. That's all I'm gonna say. Is it can cut, it can fade, and it can mow hair down. So that's all I'm really gonna say about it. Don't know how much more I can really glaze the performance, but it's a 5 out of 5 performing clipper. That's all I'm gonna say. Up next, we're gonna talk about the value. So like I had mentioned earlier, you get the clipper, the battery inside the clipper, the spare battery, and then you get everything that's on the back of this box: the guards, the clean brush, the oil, the 2 charging cables, the blade guard, the dock. You get all that for, I think, $180, I believe. So I mean, a clipper that can run for 6 hours at $180 is amazing, because you don't find clippers that even really last 4 hours at this price point. The Instinct lasts 4 hours, and that's a $300 clipper. But you got 6 hours runtime, and you have what I believe is the perfect lever, and then you have a very comfortable clipper, and you get all that stuff that I mentioned that's on the back of the box. You get all that stuff extra for $180. Guys, I think this is worth the buy. And if I had to pick any product by Supreme Trimmer, it would be this product for sure. The Recharge Clipper is not just my favorite Supreme Trimmer product, but it's one of my favorite clippers, period. Like, I really like the way this thing cuts. One thing I forgot to mention is you got this little piece, magnetic piece, that you can remove to get easy access to the inside and clean it out. The Recharge Trimmer has something similar, only mine's not magnetic. Mine's got like these pegs that you put in. So I really do like this because it's a lot easier to take off and put back on. But for $180, like this, I really just can't believe that they're selling it at $180. Like, you even got USB-C charging on the battery, so you don't even have to take the dock with you if you were going mobile. You just have to take a USB-C charger and plug that in. Most of us have a phone that uses USB-C charging, or we have some kind of device that uses USB-C charging. So like, the amount of chargers that we have for this thing is like, I have probably like 15 to 20 USB-C chargers. So and I have a lot of USB-A adapters and USB-C adapters. So really, there's just no way I'll be at a place where I won't be able to charge this. I have plenty of chargers. Just for this, I have like 15 chargers right here, but I use the dock. So, and I feel like USB-C is something that people need to start adding more to their stuff. Like, you see Stylecraft starting to do it. Babyliss is starting to do it. So it's real nice that they're doing it, but they're only doing it on their more expensive products, where like, this is a lot cheaper and you got it. So they give you everything that you need. So for the value, I'm just going to give it a 5 out of 5. And with that said, that gives this clipper the highest rating out of all the videos I've made, with a 28 out of 30. So do I think this clipper is worth the buy? For sure, I do. I like this clipper. I enjoy picking it up and using it. It's one of my favorite clippers to use right now out of everything that I've got, and I have a lot of clippers. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what Supreme Trimmer has coming out. Because this, I believe, is their latest clipper, and I'm super impressed with the quality. So I'm really excited to see what new stuff they come with. I'm going to be getting get my hands on the Dark Star 72 trimmer, which I will be one of 2 people to have it. So I'll be making a video on that before anybody else does, before anybody else even gets it. I'll be making a video. And then I will also make a video on the Dark Star 82 metal clipper. I should be getting those tomorrow. Today is June 9th, so I should be getting them tomorrow, June 10th. So at the time of recording this is June 9th. But yeah, when I get it, I'm gonna do an unboxing video. I will post that probably sometime tomorrow or the next day for one of them, and then I'll do the next one after. But yeah, I plan on putting out quite a few videos this week, so just stay tuned. If you have any suggestions, like anything you want me to do a video on next, leave it down in the comments. If you have any suggestions on how to improve my videos, leave that down in the comments as well. I'm always looking for advice. So, but yeah, just like and subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you can see the upcoming videos that I have. And until next time, peace out.